The 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Kipnis over to his right. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Ready now, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Michael Brantley.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with a sinker. Strike 1. Brantley gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now. A base hit in his first trip. 2 out with a man at first. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Justin Bour. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the ship, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debo, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh and expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Indians nothing. Striding in, Travis Shaw looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, he can't reel it in out there. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And the tying run is in to score from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Into the box now, David Torres. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
now batting.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Drury on second. Torres is over at first with one away. And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Justin Bohr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Brentley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Squared that one up just a little late. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-2 New York. Here's Michael Brantley. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
Hit out towards second. Torres fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Popped him up. Moore is there for it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. His last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. In now for Cleveland, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
3-2 now. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Matt Belisle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The count now at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another one sent foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
1-0 the count. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. At the plate, Brendan Drury. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. Belisle is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out. At the plate, David Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
David Torres.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
This is flared out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to Encarnacion at first. And striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now the first pitch from CC. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would like.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left. Back here in Cleveland. On to the 7th now in game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Dan Otero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder, Otero. 33 years old. He was a 21st round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Aaron Judge will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Shot toward right center. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And the runner back. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And prior to the 0-2, will move to first. And the runner back safely. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Now back. Designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waiting.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of this series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The left fielder, number 31.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 3 runs already home here. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, man. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Zach McAllister comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Greg Bird is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Austin Romine is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that misses for ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. 1 out. Edwin Encarnacion now. Previous history with Sabathia. Comes in with 16 base hits in 60 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, designated hitter.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Brandon Drury.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Lo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up. Mejia is over to take a look. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Pulled toward right center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Here's a pop-up now. Drury takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia. Last time through was a base hit. Ball to strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Lindor is off at first with 2 away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians leave 1. Still 8-2. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Cody Allen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Sliding into the box, Greg Bird. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Flying toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Roman.
Now to the plate, Austin Romine. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Yankees lead at 8. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley will lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now another 2-2. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Reyes gloves it to second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Last strike now for Cleveland. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Reyes fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are one step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. New York take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the league championship series. Masahiro Tanaka takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 11 hits. 1 error, they left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. Loss goes to Danny Salazar. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safe. Thank you and good night.